to bring a championship to the city. I gave everything that I had. I put my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears in this game, and against all odds,
just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful, whatever you put your mind to.
There is a period in everybody's journey where they are so different because they've started to do new things that they no longer fit in with their old set of friends. But they're not sufficiently developed that they've gained their new set of friends. And they're unsure. Should I go back? Should I lean back into getting about the boys on a weekend? Is that the highest, way that I can live my life passionately with? Because that's what everybody else does. And all of my friends are taking the piss. Oh, we're not drinking again. Too good for us, are we? Not going out again this week. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy staying at home and reading. So you're going to feel the pain of being ostracized from the group of friends that you used to have. But you're stuck in this messy middle where you haven't yet about who you are on the other side of this. And that lonely chapter that's in the middle is something that I would say almost nobody that I've ever met has gone from a place where they are to a place where they want to be hasn't gone through.
Pop number 2. If I can do it, so can you.
Can ever even, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everybody has the ability to do it, but they just don't want to. They want to keep asking questions and keep going to seminars. And the greatness is right in you. That's why, once again, I'll say this a million times here, I do not feel sorry for you. I will not sugarcoat what I'm going to say to you, because all of you know what I'm saying is the truth. Everybody knows it's the truth. This is what it looks like, and you know it too. You know it too. If you ain't got nothing, I hate to tell you, what it looks like is ugly. It's not a documentary. It's not an HBO special. You ain't gonna watch it. Hey, you guys gotta watch this. No, it's like, oh God, this looks like a train wreck. It's like a
Pop number 3. Get off that ass and come get it with me.
Hard work looks horrible. It's not motivating. It's not motivating at all. It ain't like Rocky round 14 where he gets knocked down and goes like this to Apollo Creed. It looks like a man being stuck in a dungeon. And there's no way out. But you have the key. But you refuse to use it.
bro, what are you doing with your life, bro?
What do you, I thought you said you wanted to be a great. I thought you said you wanted to be a minister.
But you don't act like you don't move like you wake up late, you sleep late, you don't study, you don't work out. You don't want this. And no one's gonna feel sorry for you when you don't get it.
2,
That's your problem.
4, 5, 6,
Exactly. I know you said it.
8,
That's right.
You need to go
9,
get your body to find more strength, but don't
10.
give up on me, bro. You keep going.
Pop number 4.
You keep going. You do it.
Find a towel, find the floor.
Do not quit on it.
We only got 660 more.
I know it hurts. You keep going. You keep going. It's all hard from here. 30 more steps. You keep going, bro. Come on. Keep going. Burn. And let it burn. It's a burn. It's so hard. You keep going, bro. Come on. Come on. Keep going.
I'm trying to build people up. I'm trying to armor their mind. I'm trying to get them to believe. Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will just hammer you.
You can't be comfortable
1,
with yourself.
2,
You
3,
don't know who yourself
4,
is.
5,
And you can't
6,
know
7,
who yourself is
8,
if you don't
9,
stop looking
10.
at how everybody
Pop number
around
5.
you is.
Thank God I'm still
And start
alive.
looking at what makes you comfortable, what makes you unique for you.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month. Only one thing is true. I will be champion one day. I promise. I promise.
I think the best way to prove your value is to work, is to learn, is to absorb, to be a sponge. You always want to outwork
your potential. You know, as hard as you believe that you can work harder than that.
Am I happy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All I really cared about
6,
was I looked at that
7,
mirror, I saw a piece of
8,
shit.
It doesn't matter where you start, it's where you're going and how you pick yourself back up.
Pop number
from those
6.
falls, and just
I do this shit just for
dream
kicks.
bigger after that, because you never know where your dream will take you.
I love that.
Success is the only revenge. As you expand, they shrink into irrelevance. As you louder, no one can hear them. You don't beat them, you cast a shadow so big, no one can see them to begin with. When people copy, they copy the wrong stuff because they don't know why it worked to begin with. And when it breaks, they don't know how to fix it because they didn't build it. So don't sweat it. Copycats will always be behind.
Hey, bro, I need you to get back in that
1,
mode again.
2,
That mode will never
3,
just take you off your
4,
feet. You just put in that work
5,
every single day.
6,
See, that version of
7,
you is different. You gotta tap
8,
back into it. You're
9,
not here playing with your potential because you want to
10.
flesh, bro. You special.
Pop number
And you
7.
wasn't gonna be a person that could have been
Say a
one.
prayer.
You are the one.
Up to
So I
heaven.
need you to get back moving, like, what's the late?
But I don't need money, I don't need fame, I don't need shit. So I give it all away. What I do need is to make sure that that willpower is worked on every day and every night for the rest of my life. Because that's the one thing that's gonna keep me feeding you, keeping you where you need to be. Because once that willpower's gone, 300-pound David Goggins, or you're no.
8,
And that's how I have relationships.
10.
Against me.
Pop number 8.
Tell me it's not gonna
Looking
happen.
good and feeling awesome.
I'm European champion, so I'm not one as the bottle. I think I'm a special one.
I'd rather die. I would rather die than be that loser guy. Think about that. You want to walk out the door a damn loser, or do you walk out the door a winner? You know, I'll fight to the death. And sometimes I actually went close to death. It
1,
sounds crazy.
2,
But you got to
3,
do that much.
4,
Results.
5,
Otherwise, you lose
6,
everybody else.
7,
Majority of the population
8,
keep the dream hard.
9,
That was hard.
There's been this unlimited voice in my head. We all have
Pop
this voice.
number 9.
It's the right or wrong.
Looking good.
And
Feeling fine.
sometimes that voice guides us into comfort. And my voice guided me to come to that rock pile over the corner where nobody's at. That's where victory's at. We're over that corner. I wasn't a real smart kid growing up, but I had this crazy voice in my head saying, over there is where the answers are. And I didn't want to listen to it because over there was pain. Over there was me looking in the mirror. Over there was me being accountable for all these things I went through in my life. You know, people put them on me. It's not mine to own. And I didn't want to go over there by myself.
1,
But I had
2,
to. And this voice
10.
What you need to grind
Pop
is-
number 10. All I do is fucking win. That's 100 in the bag. We only got 600 left. That's light work.
That's true. You say. And over the years, I've developed the hair. Whatever it is, it's me. And I don't ask, what is everybody doing? And so that's what I need to do.
I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest road, but it's nothing a man above. Don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me? They're saying this is what he want me to do.
The most frustrating thing in the world for me is when normal people judge a man like myself on what it really takes to extract greatness from nothing. It takes every bit of who you are if you choose that route. If you don't, Merry Christmas, do what you gotta do. But yeah, all these for me, like I told you, keep it real. I'm not coming here to talk about, like, you know, perform without purpose. Because I go through, when I write these books, I go through and try to dumb down David Goggins. How can I give normal people, not normal, but I found something that most don't want to find. How can I speak to people and give them something from this crazy psychotic brain that I've developed? How can I give them that? So I sit down with Jennifer for years and write down, perform without purpose, callous your mind, armor your mind, the cookie jar.
I'd say just listen to yourself. Don't listen to anybody else, not one person, because God forbid anything went wrong. You can't blame other people and start pointing the finger. Always know that you're only to blame yourself because you made that decision. And whatever you do in life, never regret it. Never if, buts, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Give everything while you can, when you can, and leave nothing behind.
So never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. Keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8.
It is hard. It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eat pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, way down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out, and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts and 2-a-days.
3, 4,
But the biggest
5,
key
6,
to success
7,
in anything you do
8,
is you gotta have an unlimited
10.
supply.
Pop, number 11. Say a prayer.
This drive,
11.
passion, and it may come from nothing. Like for me, there was no passion, no drive, no nothing. But I had this fire that I'm going to be somebody. And it has to be there because on all those bad days, all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that, you have to come into work, and work is whatever your work may be, ready to go. And what that means is you may have failed miserably yesterday, but you come to work like you're like, man, you just lost everything. How the hell are you just been damn motivated? Because this is what it takes. This is what the fuck it takes.
3,
and you gotta get it from wherever you can. Whether you make up this illusion of your life or this false reality that gets you motivated,
Pop number 12.
motivated, it's gonna
Looking
be
good.
here at
I'm
the
feeling
tip
swell.
of your brain at all times. Because in those dark moments, you gotta pull out. So that's the big thing for me, man. I was always fired up at all times.
Make sure you live in the moment and work your butt off every single day. And I hope I inspire people all around the world to just be themselves, be humble.
Ease is a greater threat to progress
3,
than hardship.
But you're also a scientist. You create your own self. Most people are missing something because there's so much trapped. And you walk around this gorgeous life.
That was actually number 12, and I was actually feeling swell.
I'm missing something. Yeah, because it's about 75% of you is still in it.
Actually, that was 13.
Still
I'm
chained
just
up.
confused because my house is clean.
Because you just didn't want to find your willpower. Didn't want to find your soul, your will, your heart, your determination, your guts, your courage.
5,
What that looks like, it looks scary.
7,
It's hard to
8,
throw, pass, block,
9.
and show up again the next day for just the chance to try again. But understand this, life is hard.
Whether you like it or not, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, a lot of us are at war with ourselves. And within that war, you have several battles. Those battles are basically choices. No, I'm not talking about a war that you might find in the Coliseum. I'm talking about a war that's in your brain. That war exists because life has so many choices. Within those choices, you gotta make right decisions. But you know what?
2,
Yeah.
3,
When the
4,
alarm goes off in the morning,
5, 6,
you don't wake up.
7,
Don't wake up and about that.
9,
When you're at school, you don't,
10.
man, it's too
Top
hard.
15. Ain't a motherfucker alive that can hit it like me.
So guess what?
And that's a motherfucking guarantee.
Don't blame your mom. Don't blame your dad. Don't blame teachers. One person to blame is yourself.
I hope that's a positive attitude. One day you might look up and see me playing the game at 50. Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Maybe you're vicious. Maybe you want to be nobody. Maybe you're happy exactly where you are in life, because obviously you are. Maybe you don't have the determination to be somebody better than you are.
1, 2,
And
3,
if you want to
4,
live with that,
5,
you're
6,
good with being who you are. I'll support you in that.
9,
I'm thinking about
10.
my plan for the next day.
Pop, 16.
All these different
Keep it nice and clean.
So basically, a lot of us aren't prepared for life. We get up willy-nilly and just hope life is going to happen. It is going to happen. What's going to happen with a prepared mind or an unprepared mind? Most people attack life with an unprepared mind.
I've been listening to laughs all my career.
Yeah.
I've been listening to them laugh my whole career. They've been laughing. What? An Irishman win a Cage Warriors World Title? Hell no. You serious? An Irishman? An Irishman win a fight in the UFC? Hell no. Laughs all around. An Irishman, okay, you gotta win. Now he wants to win a world title? Hell no, he's all talk. He's all hype. He's a joke. Laughs are all around like the Joker. Then the Joker goes and wins a world title. He wants to win a second
17.
world title. More laughter.
Feeling so heavy.
And the sound of doubt motivates me. So,
What you doing here? Don't you have practice?
Not anymore, I quit.
Oh. Well, since when are you the quitting kind?
I don't know, I just don't see the point anymore.
So you didn't make the dress this. There are greater tragedies in the world.
I wanted to run out that tunnel for my dad. To prove to everyone that
what?
That I was somebody.
Oh, you're so full of crap.
1, 2,
You're
3,
5 feet long,
4, 5,
100 and
6,
and you're hardly a speck of athletic ability. And you put in with the best college football team in the land for 2 years.
Stop, 18. Get off that ass. Hey, come get it with me.
In this lifetime, you have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen.
If you have to ask how to get motivated to go to the gym, you don't need to be going to the gym. You don't want it enough.
you don't want it. And that's the harsh reality. I can't give you. This is your new life. Take it or leave it. There's no happiness about it. There's no peace behind it. It sucks. It just sucks. And that's the one thing, if I could teach anybody anything, it just sucks. And it's going to continue to suck. And then you get even more depressed. This is what I'm doing.
Pop 19. Get off that ass and get like me.
It's just a vicious cycle. And if you're not strong mentally, and you have no willpower, you're going to continue falling back in this hole versus the man that sits back and goes, all right, look.
When you're sick and tired of looking and feeling like you'll show up, I'll see you there. Because you're going to look at me and you're like, that. You're going to want to be in the gym. And if you're going to make this a lifestyle, then you have to raise the impetus, goals, inspiration, and goddamn real desire to be there. The people that have no problem showing up to the gym are the people that want to be there. And no amount of Rocky Balboa movies are going to get you to that place.
This is what it took for me to be
4,
me.
5,
Sorry.
6,
It didn't take, hey, okay, we're going to do this today. No, this
9,
sucks. This is
10.
rude.
Pop number 20. Come on, gang, let's get this money. That's 200 in the fucking bag. We only got 500
We've always
left.
thought great athletes as the strongest, the fittest, chiseled to perfection. And what's a strong body? Without a sound mind becomes. And while the greats master the body, the greats master the mind.
I've had my shares of ups and downs. I've had these struggles. I've had blood clots in both my lungs at the same time. I lived through tragedies and controversies. People looked down on me, put me down because I didn't look like them. And critics say I will never win another Grand Slam when I was only at number 7, and now here I stand today with 21 Grand Slam titles, and I'm still going. I cannot help but think of my favorite poet, Maya Angelou. She has this poem called "And Still I Rise." So here it goes. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. From a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I rise. I am the dream and the hope of the slave, I rise.
You have no idea how great you really are. Because you are using such minimal of what you have. And if people can learn to focus, this is what's possible. While it may not be pretty, I will have normal, everyday people picking me apart. Oh, his life is miserable. Who wants to live like that? It's crazy how he's sick, he's psychotic.
I always felt it was my job and my responsibility to come out and play the game at a high level and be as great as I can be. Because there is a kid in the inner city somewhere that's looking for inspiration that's going to need it and maybe get it from me. So
everything. And I find it fascinating. I'm fascinated. Because I'll be in these moments. I put these guys on some pedestal.
Yeah. Which people do with you?
They do with me. They shouldn't. I was this guy, patient students, like, God, how are you guys this amazing? But once I work way up there, I said, my God, man, we can all compete. You ain't good, man. You ain't never can rock. And that's just my mentality. You may have more, but you never can rock. You want to be uncommon amongst uncommon people. Period.
Uncommon amongst uncommon people is one of the greatest ways to put it.
There's no magic pill or a magic potion. All you can do is outwork the man that God created or woman in you. And what that looks like is unfun. That's why I said do not
Pop 21. Get off that ass.
Because people will not see the truth. They will see what they want to see. I don't want to live like that. Good. And you will live exactly the way you live now. Questioning who you are. Wondering what is possible. Wondering what you are capable of doing. That's how that looks. Or you can be me.
What doubts do you have about yourself internally? It's not, I've never, it's such a strange thing. I mean, it's, there'll be times where you succeed and times that you fail. So, wasting your time with God and when you're really successful, not just focus.
5, 6,
you just put one foot in front of the other.
8,
you control what you can't control. And then you see what you have. Right? So it's really pointless to sit here and debate or have doubt on this, that, and the other. You train as hard as you can. You step out there and you let it go.
Seneca famously said that the mind focused on future events is miserable. I see so many people focusing on the things that they cannot control. They want to make $1 million, but obviously you can't dictate the day that you're going to become a millionaire. They want to develop a better physique, but you can't specifically dictate the day where you'll be proud of the body that you have if you're overweight or if you're too skinny. You need to understand that you can't be focused on the future. What you need to be focused is on the present moment. What you can control today, the habits that you have today, the amount of work ethic,
get off that ass.
The attitude that you portray.
Grab a towel.
These are the things that matter. Stoics used to speak about these things because it's so easy to either reminisce in the past or to be conjuring imaginary scenarios of the future, oftentimes negative, that lead a present moment of stress and a state of being miserable. So if you want to be in a life that is full of equanimity means the calmness of the soul, and a life that is full of peace, you need to be here now, focusing on what you can control. If you want to make more money, perfect, clock in. If you want to become more financially literate, you're gonna have to pick up the books and get educated. If you want a better physique, you're gonna have to eat healthier food and you're gonna have to exercise. Not focus on the future, but focus on what you can do today. And by natural law, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. The universe will give you exactly what you deserve. Don't live a life of misery, living in the past or living in the future, but live a life of peace and equanimity.
24.
Here,
Kobe.
Right.
One thing about life is that people they're ultimate puppet masters. They exploit your weakness and love to walk you around like in space in your head. One of the biggest ways to cut those strings and walk on your own 2 fucking feet to your own destination in life is to build self-respect, self-esteem, self-discipline. All those things. Stay hard is not just about going to the gym. Stay hard is about going that extra step in the fuck you can. That's what builds self-esteem and self-respect. Stay hard.
I can't fight him. He has all my weapons. I have nothing. When you began your journey, you were determined. Nothing could stop you. And now that you are so close, are you willing to easy? But that will stop you from doing things the right way. It is your journey, young warrior.
These moments, it's this journey, and like I felt this before having the trophy around my neck. It's your journey, it's the experience, it's knowing that you pushed past times where you wanted to quit. It should be big, it should be scary, just keep pushing through. I have this thing I say, champion mentality. It's not about winning, it's not about a trophy, it's about having no quit. It's about giving everything you have so that when you show up on game day, before the results are over, you're proud of yourself and know the work you put in.
One way to
Top 26. That's all these stupid motherfuckers. I do this shit just for kicks.
Just stop lying. Period. Stop saying things you believe to be untrue. Stop doing things you know to be wrong. Just start with that. You'll get closer and closer to the truth. And the truth is the adventure of life. That's the advantage to the truth. You have the world on your side. Well, obviously, because if you're lying about things, you're opposing reality.
That is your glory. You know, that is your glory. Your failure, and then you're getting back up. The man who never failed, the man who never fell has no glory. The man who fell and got back
Top
up,
27.
that's where his glory is.
Say a prayer.
The man who fell 20 times,
Up to heaven, 27.
21 times, that man has even greater glory. Wow, that man has more courage, way more courage than the guy who was so strong from birth that he never failed. There's no glory in that.
You have to accept that all your excuses are lies. They are lies, all of them. Think about the things that you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind.
2, 3,
Think about them.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You don't have time.
8, 9.
That's a lie.
10.
You don't have.
Top 28. I'm looking good and feeling oh so fucking great.
Have the equipment or the gear. Lies. You don't know the best way. Who cares? That's all. Or you're too old, or you're too young. Of course, you're too old or too young. Lie. And there's you're too busy. Sure you are. That's a lie.
When the narrative should be, you need to work harder. You need to discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay.
1, 2,
It's
3,
okay
4,
that you're not
5,
willing to help
6,
yourself. That's not
7,
okay. It's not acceptable.
9,
You know it's your life. If
10.
that's acceptable,
Top 29. Looking good. I know I'm looking fine.
I accepted that. I would be anyway.
We only got
So, yeah.
410 more times. That's 41 more rhymes for you egg-headed motherfuckers looking like fucking Frankenstein.
The ultimate get out of jail free card, and now the world is set up to have so many get out of jail free cards. Everything is okay. And you can't say a mother thing about it.
I'm fine. It's all right. Bed that I made for myself, I had it laying. And I'll be fine figuring it out, moving forward. Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't fuck. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there. And you gonna look up these days and keep going by.
2, 3.
So you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what?
7.
Or do you just pick it up?
9.
Figure it out, make some mistakes, and life goes on.
Pop number 30. The haters are mad. Their house is dirty. I've been up since motherfucking 3:30. Let's go, champ. Light work. Let's put it in the fucking bag.
You know, hey, I
got your back, you got mine. Nobody cares, man. We gotta go. And before practice, during practice, after practice, you know, we're always just trying to push whoever's listening. Is it fair? No.
You want to become best. You want to become champion. And now you want to say you're tired? Who cares? You're tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
You know, kid, in times like this, my wife Tone here says you gotta put your behind in your pants.
No. I mean, amateur. Lie down before you hurt yourself. You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right?
Right.
Cool. When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
It's all fun and games. The guns are going off. It's like a pep rally. Yeah, hoo-yah. Yeah. What they do is they shut that shit off. They shut it off. All that hoo-yah, all that hype gets real quiet. And they march you out to that surf zone for something called surf torture. That water in that Pacific Ocean is cold as shit. So no more pep rally, and now in your head, you linked arms with your brothers beside you. You don't know if they're gonna be there or not. You don't care, you think about yourself. You lay back, and that first wave hits you. Your mind goes straight from hour 2 all the way to hour 1:30. I love fear. Fear allows me to reach my highest potential. The fear of failing is an illusion. Fear is an illusion, but we have to have desire. We have to have something that pushes us.
Is the stress primarily that I haven't identified in my conscious mind that is bothering me, and I haven't yet taken any action on it? I find as soon as I identify it and make the first phone call or send off the first email message or whatever it is that we're going to do to start to address that situation, even if it's not solved, the mere fact that we're addressing it dramatically reduces any stress that might from it. So stress comes from ignoring things that you should be ignoring.
Don't half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Boy, that never goes out of style, does it?
Think about it. If you're gonna do something, if you've chosen to do something, whatever, it's easy, hard. If you give it your all, you don't half-ass it. Win, lose, draw, get what you want, don't get what you want, whatever the outcome is. If you don't half-ass it, at least you're not gonna have to wonder, will the outcome be different?
Flop 31. Get off that ass
and boy,
and come get you one fucking summer.
Is what keeps us up at night.
Let me be very clear.
I'll never give up. Never.
Get scared easy. When I may be doing half in training, but when I go on that track, it's like I transform. The confidence I have when I'm out there is different. My body think you're right of me. I'm gonna catch you. That's our mentality that I go out there with. I'm never scared of anything, never scared of anyone. It's all about business when I go out there. And everything comes together when I'm on train. Try to be your best in training, but sometimes I'm watching, I'm seeing.
Flop 32. This is what the fuck I do. How about you?
It's when they're trained, they try to overdo it. You gotta work with what the code says. A lot of people, they run hard, and then you can't finish the set. It's never like that. One thing I've learned over the years from my coach that the last one is the most important one. That's when you improve. So you run, you got 6 and you're in 5, and you're tired, you're dying. You gotta even take a little bit more time, take 1 more minute and go. Because that's when you start improving. That's when the work pays off now, because your legs are dead. And you gotta push your body. You gotta overcome it. It's like you're moving past the barrier, moving stick forward. A lot of people just want to stop because they're dead tired. You gotta do it extra.
Flop 33. Ain't a motherfucker alive that can get it like me. And that, I can fucking guarantee.
Gossip. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas.
Knowledge and experience and wisdom takes time. Wisdom comes from experience, And experience takes time. The more experience you have, the more you learn from that experience, the wiser you can get. If you haven't lived long enough to have a broad enough portfolio of experience, then you can't expect to have knowledge and wisdom.
But what's interesting about this brain area is there now a lot of data in humans. Got some mouse study showing that when people do something they don't want to do, like add 3 hours of exercise
Pop, 34.
per week,
We only got
or when people who
360 more.
Eating something, right? When people do anything that they, and this is the important part, that they don't want, right? It's more work. It's about adding more work that you don't want to do. Yes. This brain area gets bigger. The anterior mid-cingulate cortex is smaller in obese people. Mm-hmm. It gets bigger when they die. Mm-hmm. It's larger in athletes. Mm-hmm. It's especially large or grows larger in people that see themselves challenge and overcome some challenge, right? And in people that live a very long time, this area keeps its size. In many ways, scientists are starting to look at the anterior mid-cingulate cortex not just as one of the seats of willpower, right? But perhaps
Pop, 35.
of the will to live.
Thank God I'm still alive. 350 bag. We only got 350 left. We're halfway home. Let's go, champ. That's 350 unbroken. No water breaks. All gas, no brakes. Let's go, champ.
Man, I appreciate your honesty here. But yeah, man, I'm sorry that you were so mean to yourself. You know, and I don't mean that as a reflection of who you are, because I know, like me, you don't want to be. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves. You know, I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves. I know that for me, I never wanted to take care of myself, because if I took care of myself, then I was doing somebody else's job. Instead, I just always wanted to show you how much I was hurt, you know?
Build momentum. Build confidence and momentum with each good decision that you make from here on out. You can do it. Anyone can do it. We live in unique times. We live in one of the rarest times in human history, where almost all the input that comes your way, whether it's the movies you watch, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, you can choose to be inspired. Do that, and be the hero of your life.
The biggest mistake a person can do right now, no matter in which situation you are, is to give up. You might not reach the best version of yourself in this lifetime, but a better one than you are right now. The main point is to find something that you are not standing still where you are right now. At least prepare yourself slowly, step by step, to get.
And that was the thing where I was like, this is a big enough problem.
Okay, guys, we've been doing something a little bit different. We've been doing 350 no water breaks.
Exactly.
We're halfway done.
I was like,
yeah, it's our first water break.
That was
show for a minute, take a break.
Podcast we talked about this, where it's like, if
taking our time on these next
like
350
at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action. It makes you a much more dangerous person. And I think that was the flip that I've had really shown to me in my life that allowed me to take the step that I was afraid to take.
Let me tell you about a voice. Not this voice, but the one inside. The one that whispers. It knows right and what's not. When to leave and where to go. It's not just It does not speak in memorable lines. My inner voice always gives it to me straight. Tells me who my real friends are. When to say yes, when to say no. Whether the person sitting next to me is the one I'll be spending the rest of my life with. Or not. Sometimes that voice is crystal.
All right, guys, we're back.
No.
What up, Cabos? What up, do? What up, Jose?
Sometimes.
Top or bottom? No matter to me, champ.
Don't let it drown in a noisy world.
Soft as dog shit.
No man or woman
Powerville coming soon.
knows what's right for you.
Still play Fortnite? Not anymore. Retired.
Your inner voice.
Appreciate it. Keep the grind. Let's go, bro. What up, Jose? What up, Teddy? Crack one open for hydration.
I think a lot of times the decisions that we make
Hang your bang.
on the conversations.
What up, guys? What up, Teddy?
Because usually, like, it was interesting. It's like,
motherfucking money. We got 350
you
left.
define commitment by eliminating alternatives. So if you're committed, you've eliminated alternative actions. Or like you can say I'm committed, but until you eliminate other options, you're not committed.
There's always a get out of jail free.
Right. And so a lot of people make decisions to end relationships, to quit their job, to start the new thing.
Yeah, we're different. We're trying to. I basically do 350 no water breaks.
And then you're forced
to. You see,
take
right now I'm taking like a small break real quick, but we're about to keep going.
Things. Now you can define.
Pretty soon we're trying to do 400 no water breaks.
But
then 450, 556, all the way up to 700 water breaks.
It's just like I need to change this.
We'll get there. It'll take time.
And the making decisions.
Right now we've been doing 350 no water breaks, just all the way through. It's a good little to change the pace and shit. It's badass.
You did the Mr. Universe.
Let's go.
Well, for the same reason, we talked about it. For the same reason as why am I having breakfast today? I had breakfast yesterday, breakfast 10 years ago. Why am I still having breakfast? Training is part of my life. It's that simple. Nothing will ever change until I die. I will be working out, and I will be having a great time in the gym, and I will be getting the pump, and I want to feel good, And like I said, it's tough enough as it is when you get older, but you have to hold on as much as you can.
Before I go, I want to say one thing. One of my mottos is that, anything is possible. Don't take limits.
36.
I feel that
just for kicks.
That short of years.
These next 340, we're just taking our time.
What I've done, but I want to
not really in a rush or anything.
Just live your dream.
I'm just going through emotions.
Focus and just be strong and just keep on pushing, and it will come true. So thank you.
People give up right before they get what they always wanted.
If I go too fast, I probably won't be able to get off the ground on the last 30 or 40. So I gotta myself a little bit.
What I felt I was supposed to have, and if that wasn't for me, it wasn't for me. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep knocking on the door until I get what I feel.
One of the most important things: never, ever quit. Never quit.
Periods of my life that I've had internal growth, which was this work.
Pop, 37.
No results, but I'm a little
say a prayer. Up to heaven, 37.
Work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work. No results, I'm a little bit better. Work. Boom. Just got paid. I just got paid. And it looks like overnight success.
Only you can appreciate the genius that is you. And everybody has a genius in themselves. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to die with the feelings of these people. You're going to die yourself. Right. You just have to love who you are and do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy. Rock on.
I was so lost.
Yeah. Who brought you back?
So,
me.
3.
I think you're the only person who can bring you back. Everybody can surround you. Everybody can say, hey, man, what's going on? Are you all right? At the end of the day, you just have to take that you're offered and
looking good,
say,
feeling great.
You know what it is.
380 in the bag.
That's why
we only got 320 left.
Is so important. Whether it's getting dumped, getting fired, losing a game, loss. Those feelings where things didn't work out your way. That's important because it lets you know this is the bad feeling that comes when it goes wrong, and you improve, and then it makes the good.
Yeah, guys, we switched
victory all the better.
From doing push-ups 5, 6, 7 times a week, sometimes 10 times a week. I don't do as many push-ups anymore.
And then writing a really good one, and people.
I do a lot of running.
I got better. Yes,
I run miles and shit.
Feelings of failure are really critical for your motivation.
I run 7 miles minimal. Nothing less than 7. That's without stopping.
Do as many things right as they could.
Pretty soon we'll be doing 10 miles.
the world is round and
so my feet get tore up on these runs.
happiness.
And I like to jog in place.
In the gap
And I do push-ups.
your expectations and reality.
So I have to stay off my feet for a few days. I do so much running.
Often end up feeling.
That's the only reason I can't do push-ups every day is because I like to jog in place.
People
while I'm doing push-ups
like this avoid.
And if I just ran 7 miles,
and falling short of
it takes a few days to recover. I'm running on Tuesday. Plus we got chin-up day.
And you want to
So we just gotta break it down into like a 4-day split.
A size that you are willing.
Chin-ups, push-ups, workout, run. Chin-ups, push-ups, workout, run. Chin-ups, push-ups, workout, run. It works good.
Ideal is here in one fell swoop, right? There's going to be incremental steps.
Like right now, I feel real good because we just ran
hierarchy
a couple of days. My feet are feeling good.
I'm doing that 1 second. We all think about
They're not sore. I have to take ibuprofen in the morning. Just to kind of get my fucking inflammation down. Just to be able to run in place and whatnot.
Because that pain takes over.
But yeah, we feel good. But we're going to feel like shit later on. And I still need a couple of days to heal my feet for my next run.
Save yourself. That's not a rational thought.
One,
it's not a thought that's going to
two,
get you through
3, 4,
hard times.
5, 6,
Most people
7,
fail at that 1 second.
8,
So what happens is I
9,
do in that 1
10.
second. There's a bigger
Pop,
process.
39.
In that 1 second.
Looking good, feeling fine. We only got 310 more times. That's 31 more rhymes for you egg-headed motherfuckers. Looking like fucking Frankenstein.
Every champion has felt it. Every president has felt it. Every king has felt it. Every lion.
Because I do a lot of running, so my Achilles
has felt it. Every
hurts a lot. Not a lot, but that's the main thing I'm trying to heal up right now. My feet feel fine. I'm just trying to heal the Achilles up. Because I do a lot of miles. My feet aren't used to it just yet. But it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Everybody has a turn back point.
So right now we're just kind of maintaining, doing as much as we can, bro.
The thing you have to keep in
Without fucking
mind
killing
before
ourselves.
you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting. That it will never happen.
But yeah, once my feet are healed up, shit like that, we're gonna be hitting push-ups hopefully 7 days a week. That's the goal.
You never give up no matter what. Because God is always coming. He's never too late. It was very hard. And here's what
Sometimes I like to do push-ups twice a day.
For those of you that have
Fucking
experienced
7 days a week.
don't give up on your dream.
But I like to run in place. I don't want to,
I'm convinced
you know what I mean?
holding off. By continuing to push forward.
I just got a certain way I like to do things.
Toward my dream. And one day, I'll have my own talk show.
3,
It's a long
4,
shot, ladies and gentlemen,
5,
from Liberty City, an
6,
abandoned building on the
7,
floor.
8,
Now join my
9,
mother or father. It's
10.
a long shot.
Pop, number 4. Find a towel, find the floor. We only got 300 more. 400 bag, 300 left. Light work. But you can see, even with so many days off, like I usually take 4 days off until my next push-ups. Today's Sunday. I'm not doing push-ups again until Friday. That's 4 days off. Really like almost 6 or 7 days because it's early in the morning right now. It's 7 a.m. So once I'm done with push-ups, I basically got the whole day off. I'm not doing no more workouts. So you're getting an extra almost 18 hours of rest, plus 4 days off. Plus you might have another 18 hours because you do push-ups late before midnight. So that's like 5-6 days off, no push-ups. And we're still sitting here fucking banging out 700. We're not losing any endurance. We're looking bigger, better. I believe in rest nowadays, bro. Taking extra days off and shit. But I'm doing other workouts as well. Let's go, champ. Light work. We're doing that all year. The whole 226. We're doing rest. Maximal rest periods for the entire year. We're maintaining our physique, maintaining our endurance, slowly getting better. The most important thing is staying healthy, not getting hurt, not getting injured. Healing up anything that needs to be healed so you can get better, you can get stronger.
That's been something I've always felt since having the name Michael Jordan and understanding that there's another guy out there named Michael Jordan that was the best ever to do something. And And for the people who are listening, who who do have, it doesn't feel like they can change the circumstances with the way they think or they feel, just hold on, just endure. When I was in the military, we call these instructor-led runs. Most of the time, we do the endpoint. So on the way back, I started seeing people getting happiness because the end was near. But there were some asshole instructors that would hear the happiness and go right on past the endpoint. When that happened, everybody's living off the hope factor. They hoped the instructors would stop running. They hoped the water was never cold. They hoped the water was good. I don't live off that hope. I wish the water was cold. I wish them other instructors keep on running. I wish the rain. But the end is unknown. And the distance is unknown. That's when you know who you are. They are. Everything that's in your imagination, God gonna make it come true for you. You just got to believe that. God makes dreams come true. He take 4 kids with speech impediments and put them all over TV. He take drug dealers and turn them into doctors. If God can do that for me, explain to me how he can't do it for you. You just got to believe, man. Don't ever give up. And keep
All right, that's 400 in the bag. We only got 300 left.
They have lost their ever-loving mind.
And these next 300, we're just kind of chilling, bro. We're not in a rush, even though I'm moving a lot faster than you could imagine. We're going to be coming right under 90 minutes. Right now, we're on pace to go 5 minutes under. At this pace, we're actually on personal record pace right now. And we're chilling, taking drinks and shit, talking. But we're on world record, not world record pace, personal record pace.
You got 2 more to go. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina.
We're 5 minutes in front of our personal record pace right now. Or right at.
You won't break me. You can't take me. I fought too long.
All right, let's get it 300 left, champ. Let's lock in.
You should have got me a 7 kill.
Let's lock the fuck in.
You should have broke me when I was eating that trash can. It's too late now. It's too late. You should have broke me a long time ago. I'm unbreakable now. The only chance at this point is you gotta kill me. You got to kill me now. And then when you kill me, it comes back. My legacy will live. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? You're not hearing what I'm telling you? Y'all thinking it's about talent. It's not. It's about taking the gift you got and laying the whole
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop, pop, 41. Get off that ass. Come get you some.
This is the essence of who I am. This is my spirit. This is my character. This ain't no job. You don't know who you are. But you know, you've seen God. You watched another video.
1, 2, 3, 4. I do this shit just for you.
That was getting to me with a lot of pressure. Felt like things were just kind of hard and tough, and I wanted to just quit, to be honest. I felt like I lost a lot of faith in myself, and it was getting really hard to just push through. And I didn't quit. Obviously, we're here today, but this morning after prejudging, I had that same cry in the bathroom, but this one was a cry of gratitude and pride that I had pushed through and gotten through that. And it's these moments, it's this journey, and like I felt this before having the trophy around my neck. It's a journey, it's the experience, it's knowing that you pushed past the time where you wanted to quit.
5, 6,
but everyone else who dreams who dreams that you want to quit, who
10.
quit is good. Your
Pop, pop, 43.
Before the results are over, you're proud of yourself, you know the work you put in.
We all have these moments in time that either make you or break you, that can determine the rest of your life. The rest of your life can be determined by one simple decision. And I have a decision to make. I want to quit. I want to give up. It wasn't something that's...
Now you can admit that you suck and improve.
9,
Better to know you're bad for a season than pretend you're good for a lifetime.
Pop, pop, 44.
You're not making as
We only got 260 more.
You're not as good as you think you are. You're not struggling from imposter syndrome. You're a student and pretending to be a teacher. No students say they feel like frauds trying to learn. You're a fraud when you get up to teach the class, and you've never done it.
We're not on the stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 A.M. My high school English teacher, Mr. Fisk, he had this beautiful quote, and it read, "Rest at the end, not in the middle." I took that to heart. I believe there's time for resting at the end, but for me, that time is not now.
Pop 45. Thank God I'm still alive.
Rest in the middle.
You're willing to shoulder more than your responsibility of life because you expect and demand something more of life. Champion's mentality, man. Hoping for a good result. You're demanding a result. You're going above and beyond what's expected in the gym. What normal people do. You do more than what's normal because you want more than normal return of life's investment.
My personal goal is to squeeze every ounce of potential out of whatever I have. And I think that if you feel like you have potential left over, then it will eat you alive until you do something about it.
Here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category.
Look, as best we know, you have one life. In it, you have to trust your own voice, your own ideas, your honesty, your vulnerability, and through this you will find your way. You do not have to be fearless. Just don't let fear stop you. Live with this as best you can, and I guarantee you will look back
46. Just for kicks.
You are capable of greatness in your profession, and more importantly, in your quality of self. Stay hungry. Stay young at heart. Take those risks. You are going to change the world around you in big ways and in small. And I greatly look forward to being a part of the future that you will shape. And good luck.
You're crazy until you're successful, then you're a genius. And I think for a lot of people, when you're grinding as a small channel, people think they're too obsessed. You're a weirdo. Stop only making videos. Like, get a life. Be realistic. People will convince you you're out of your mind for wanting to do this. But then once you're successful, they're like, yo, your drive, your tenacity was great. But it's like, yeah, well, where was that back then? You know what I mean? I didn't get that.
Pop 47. Say a prayer. Up to heaven. 47.
You will never succeed more than you fail. That's not how it works. You know why? Because failure is a wonderful teacher. It's the only way to learn. You have to fail. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful. So when you fail, it's a part of the process. Keep going. You're supposed to fail. Who you know that gets it right all the time? That's impossible. You have to fail. Matter of fact, when you fail, be glad about it. Every time you fail, you're one step closer.
The decisions we make on a moment-to-moment basis, champions are never woken up born into success. All created to ensure the struggle and weather through that after a hard work and dedication and sacrifice to achieve that championship status. It's these moments, the decisions we make on a daily basis. We get up early and go for a run.
Pop 48. Looking good and feeling oh so fucking great.
That extra rep in the gym, and our body's dying to push past that. All these little things are the inches that add up to be the measure of difference between first place and forgot.
I see too many kids get so discouraged because they're expecting to make this quantum leap, and when that quantum leap doesn't come, it feels like it's never come. Right? But that's not how it works. You get this step by step, one foot in front of the other, day by day, get better every single day. And then when you look back, and you look down, and you realize the mountain.
Let's go, baby.
Right? But you can't jump from the bottom of Everest and get to the top of Everest like that.
Fucking go, champ.
Superman is only in comics. The Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can.
If you want to be great, you want to be best ever at what you do, you can be misunderstood by everybody. You're going to be so obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes. That's the truth. It's every second of your life. Anybody said balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of people. It's If you want to go to that area, people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you do, you arrive. You are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho and you're nuts.
2,
This and that. Why are you in the gym
4,
at 1 o'clock in the morning? These guys do doing an hour from 13, 14 after Ranger School, man, at the gym.
Pop 49, looking good and feeling fucking fine.
You have to lose your fear of failure. Failure is part of the process. People who who never fail, never try. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right. You learn nothing from winning. You only learn from your failure. It's only delusional until it works.
And it's kind of cool whenever I go for a run. When I run, I'm about 45 seconds per mile over qualifying for the Olympics, which is pretty badass to think about. Because I run about an 8-minute mile, 7 minutes, 45 seconds.
That's why they're so bad.
And that's when I'm just kind of cruising.
So bad.
And to qualify for the Olympics, you want to try to get under 7 miles. 7 minutes.
You know, because everyone says, well, you should be.
And we're about 7 minutes, 45 seconds.
You shouldn't do anyone any
8 minutes.
Your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know,
Kind of cool when you think about that. I never knew that.
You want to take it back.
So we're doing great, man.
No.
We're doing fucking amazing.
Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
Like the hunger, the motivation, the desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be.
I'll tell you, the harder and harder you're working here, the harder and harder it becomes. You're a check failure out there. Second place isn't an option anymore, guys. The more you give it here, the more you get out there.
1, 2,
What else are you
3,
gonna do?
4,
You come here and kill
5,
right now?
6,
You're sitting home on the
7,
couch. You know, watching all that stuff.
9,
I know it sounds like
10.
ritual. I say all the
Pop
time.
number 50, 500 in the fucking bag. We only got 200 left. And I also might be off on that timing. We're off a little bit. We're not at fucking 8 minutes right now. But we'll be there soon. We've been there before. I think right now we're at about 11-minute miles, 10-minute miles. Fucking around. I'm after the way off on that one.
People that don't come in here, people that are tired and stuff, are people that don't believe in themselves. That's why they don't see the asset of being in the gym to grow. They see it as a waste of time because they don't believe they can ever get there. So therefore, why take the cautionary steps to sharpen and hone the arsenal to really go to battle? Because they don't even want to go to battle because they know they're going to lose. Every single morning, do you want a positive reinforcement or do you want a negative one about you today? I didn't want people to see you.
As a competitor, if you're trying to do something meaningful, if you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you've failed already. And that's been my mindset since I can remember. That will be my mindset as long as I can remember anything, that I am the best ever at what I do. And every day that I step on a basketball floor, I will strive to be that. But my mindset will always, you can never reach anything. You have to believe it. You don't just mistakenly become great at something.
You gotta play with your heart, with every ounce of fiber in your body. There's no room for second place. There's only one place, and that's first place.
All that stuff is the mindset of the champion. Think, you have to feed the discipline, and that, to me, is the only way to stay balanced.
You ain't failing to know that you set a goal for yourself. You were able to reach that goal.
You have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself.
Accept the challenge. And as the year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up.
You guys never really made it easy on yourselves in terms of, is that what goes along with trying to win the first one?
Well, that would define, that's what defines the champion. How much better have this game be the way it was? You know, us having to come back and fight from a deficit as opposed to just blowing it out. Because then we have to test our championship skills, not the tournament.
Champions aren't found on the podium with their hand up. No. Champions are found in lab studies. The thousands of hours of hard work when no one...
500 in the bag. We got 200 left. Light work.
We're in here and no one else is.
Winning was fun. Beating someone's even better.
Why is that?
I don't know. I've always had that.
Do you believe you'll get 18 majors?
be honest with you, no.
We have rest weeks in about 15 months. No rest weeks, 15 months. Champ, let's go.
There's really no point. That will explain my dad.
15 months, bro. No rest weeks. We really do this shit.
That's just my nature.
My all-time Mount Rushmore of golf. Farid Sneed, Jones, Nicholas, me. The mindset's simple. Every tournament I enter to get that W. That's it. Period.
Nothing's ever going to be given to you. Everything's going to be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, no wonder you're not going to get the results.
We fought through injuries and everything, man, in the last 15 months. I fought through about 4 injuries, bro. Never took a...
You want to know what you're doing, and then you
Now we're almost 100% healtly.
where your skills
Still,
and if you're going to be on the edge where your skills are going to be developed,
1,
you're in a place where
3,
loss, where losing is always a possibility. Because otherwise you're not pushing yourself beyond your current capacity.
Top 51. Get off that ass and come get you some.
You said I failed over and over and over and over again. I failed. And that's why I succeeded.
I always think that there's 2 types of players. Players who love to win and players who hate to lose. Which one are you?
Neither. I played to learn something, right? Because I think if you play with a fear of failure, or you play with the will to win, or that's just easy to feel failure, I think it's a weakness either way.
A lot of people in general are afraid of failure. How did you become one of those people who doesn't seem to be afraid of failing?
It doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination. Try to use those as a source of strength. At first, I think it's getting over the stigma.
Pop 52. If I can do it, so can you. 52.
I think that's step 1.
When you lose to a better fighter, that's not a big tragedy. Big tragedy in fighting is when a person loses to himself. I can't win them all. I'm human. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just like you. You might be a little better than me, but you human. You just like me, right? You just like me. You ain't nothing different. You just like me. You bleed just like I bleed. You cry just like I cry. You hurt just like I hurt. I ain't no different than you. It starts with an undying will. Belief that the journey you're about to embark on is a winnable course of action, and that you can compare to anyone's done before. That belief is so ingrained in the will of the individual.
10. Pop 53. Get off that ass and come get it with me. 50 fucking 3.
If your day doesn't challenge you, you'll never expect to be changed by it. You can try to put your feet in my shoes, they won't never fit. Because you can't go through what I go through in my life. But just try. Just try to stick your foot in my shoes. Just for one day in my life. Why not just commit one time in your life to something? See what happens. There are no losers in the world of passion and commitment to something. No one loses there.
Whatever it takes to win the game, you have to do whatever it takes. And that's my job. Sometimes shots are not going to fall.
How bad do you want it? Or you already see yourself stronger from it before you enter it? This is what happens. This is on the other side of overcoming. You become very, very powerful when you overcome yourself. All those things you once cowered from, you're afraid of. You
4, 5, 6, 7,
going to work every single day when no one's watching. Paying your
10.
every single day.
Pop 54. We only got 160 more.
You have to change it, right? Family's very special.
Don't you want to be champion? You want to be champion of the world. And I didn't pay no attention to it. He said, really? You want to be champion of the world.
Push-ups will make you stronger than a motherfucker. You want to get big, you want to get strong, you want to have endurance, stamina, muscle, without getting muscle fatigue. Be able to push through a lot of shit. Push-ups, man. High volume. We're talking about thousands of push-ups. You need to be able to do 1,000 push-ups for at least a few years to really build that stamina and endurance. 1,000 push-ups minimum. You know, it's gonna be strong, man. You're strong than a motherfucker.
Nobody can charge you for passion.
You'll be able to do anything.
Nobody can tell you what passion looks like. Because that's all about you.
We got 160 left, 540 in the bag. We got 160 left. We're moving at a decent pace. We might be able to go under 90 minutes. Looks like we will be able to. I'm not sure.
Nobody else can make you finish attack. Nobody else can do it. That's why it's the most isolated things in this earth right now. It's effort. When we finally figure it out, how to win real battles, it's found through fundamentals. That's what wins championships. That's what wins battles. Blocking, tackling, and today we're tired. You don't know what time feels like. That's the only reason we do it. If you guys believe you can do this, then it can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 55. Thank God I'm still alive. 550 in the bag. We only got 150 left.
There's nothing worse in life than not being challenged, not having that anxiety, that fear factor. What if I lose? What if I don't? That moment is life. That's just afraid about it. Average is a weak mentality. We must believe it so much so that we're arrogant about it. We must be pissed off for excellence.
Oh, man. 150 left, man.
That's right. You can remember that all through this game.
As you guys start getting a little bit like antsy, you're trying to break that fucking 90-minute mark, start getting antsy and shit.
It's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain.
All right, let's go, baby. 150 left. We still got 14 minutes. 15 minutes.
I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dog fight.
You have to be the champion before you become the champion. So that means lifestyle. You have to be it before you become one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top 56. Just for fucking kicks.
A million times. Don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm 1 yes away. I'm 1 yes away. You can contain it for a while, but you cannot stop. This is life. You can't defeat me.
1, 2, 3, 10. Top 57. Say a prayer. Up to heaven, 57.
That's the mentality. If somebody else can do it, you can do it. And I said to myself, I will do it and I will do it better. I try to, when I do something, want to be the best. I will not be happy being the second, third, or the fourth. I will be above everybody else. In everything I do, in my project, like football. Another thing that everybody else says is not important. So you tell you the best is not important. The important is that you say you're the best.
If you don't believe in yourself, what
1,
do you ever expect
2, 3,
You guys must
4,
be the now
5,
what you want to be
6,
later. It starts right now.
8,
If you're not doing it now,
9,
don't ever expect it later.
10.
Person you want to look at.
Top 58. Looking good and feeling fucking great.
I want to do this. Later in life, I want to do that. Later in life is turning around, looking in the mirror right now. That's the later in life. Unless that turnaround is something in progression, later in life ain't gonna be any belief. When you turn around, you're gonna see something that put a smile on your face. It's gonna make you turn around the next day for action. Turn belief. Productivity. Otherwise, why are you in here, man? You in here to grow what? What you in here for? Think, guys. Think of where you want to be before you start where it is now. Hard, man. The journey's too hard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
You must travel your individual paths.
Pop 59. Looking good and feeling oh so fucking fine. Hell, I'm aging like some fine fucking wine. I bet you wouldn't believe if I said I was 35.
I became obsessed with being the best that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say. You gotta be honest. To be the best in the world at what you do. You ever been a Navy SEAL people? The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
Push myself to ignore. I became the most obsessed person on the planet Earth. You know, basically,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop number 60. 600 in the fucking bag. We only got 100 left. Program sound.
My ethic was anything that was horrible in my life that I normally say no, that was inhumane to most people, I had to go do it.
It's easy to do. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep going. Yeah, I don't feel like going to work. So what? Yeah, it's easy. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
Maybe I should just quit and go back to making noodles.
Quit, don't quit. Noodles. You are too concerned with what was and what will be. Yesterday.
We are worried about what other people think about us. It's like, oh my gosh, what if they think I'm crazy? What if they think I'm over obsessive or competitive? And what if this is like, you're too much? This is just not healthy for you to be thinking this way, right? Yeah. How did you get your mindset into this alter ego to be comfortable being Mama? Like, how did that happen?
It's a good separation for me, emotionally, to be able to put myself in a place where at practice, when I'm training or doing games, I switch my mind to something else. Switch my mode into something else. It's go time. Right? So that was my mental switch. It's like an actor getting ready for
It doesn't look like we're gonna go under 90 minutes. We'll be just over. But I'm not gonna kill myself just to go under 90.
When I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me. Don't talk to me.
If you want to be great,
Shit's tough, man. It ain't easy. And it ain't fucking cheesy. It used to be easy. It used to be cheesy.
So driven to get there. That's what it takes. It's every second of your life. Anybody said balance?
And I'm running damn 7 miles and shit, bro. That's what really eats me up, man. That's what takes my energy away. That fucking 7-mile run.
Don't understand you. Question everything.
But hey, we're getting stronger, baby. That's all that matters. Pretty soon we'll be doing 30-mile runs, 100-mile runs. We're doing 10,000 push-ups with a 100-mile run, baby. Light work all day. World records, I'm coming for you.
13, 14 hours at the ranger school, man. At the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me.
And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it bad and then you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 61. Come get you some.
If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you
I missed the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got one.
You said before about how you build up self-esteem and confidence and stuff. And then this quote from one of my friends, Alex Hormozy, that says, you don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt.
I love that phrase, uncommon amongst uncommon men. There's moments when you can do this, which is why it's so interesting, because you do it. You do it without any reservation. You just go through it.
Pop 62. If I can do it, so can you.
I came with a thing called Perform Without Purpose. And so many people, they need to have a 5K, a 10K. I need to have a course in front of me. I need to have something in front of me for you to get ass up and do something. And that used to be me. And nowadays, you know, past 20-some years, I don't need purpose. We're all looking for this golden purpose. Is it this, is it that, is it making money? Is it my family? What purpose is you?
We're not on the stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 40 of them. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way. If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us stronger. We were never satisfied.
Pop 63. Get off that ass and come get it with me.
My high school English teacher, Mr. Fisk, he had this beautiful quote, and it read, rest at the end, not in the middle. And I took that to heart. I believe there's time for resting at the end, but for me, that time is not.
630 in the bag. We only got 70 left. We got 4 minutes to go under 90 minutes. We're not going to, but we're throwing it out there. We got 5 minutes left.
Awesome. Follow your passion.
And we do 70 push-ups in 4.5 minutes.
Right? When you're obsessed, they're like, oh, you're gonna be so crazy. So it's different. And it's like, I was telling you, if no one thinks you're crazy, you're not yet out of the limits of your potential. You're not ready.
Go do something. Do the best thing that you can think of. Put the best plan you have into practice. It's not going to be perfect, and it will change along the way. But it will change partly because you become disciplined pursuing the path. And as you become disciplined, you become wiser. And as you become wiser, you become able to formulate better and better plans.
What do you think most people get?
Pop 64. Find a towel. Find a floor. 650 and 640 in the bag. We only got 60 more. This ain't no Nintendo 64, homeboy.
Hold on to it. And that's the thing that I always talk about. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. And a lot of times you have to learn to perform without motivation. You have to learn to perform a lot of different things. You have to learn to perform without purpose.
You can't be interested and you can't be obsessed. Interested is a hobby. Kobe Bryant was not interested in winning championships. He was obsessed. And obsession comes in the small details that nobody pays attention to. And I have to say, interested people watch obsessed people change the world.
So one of the things I recommend to young people, especially true people in their 20s, is that you should push yourself beyond your limits of tolerance in your 20s. How much can you
Pop 65. Thank God I'm still alive.
Can you work 8 hours a day? Can you work 3 hours a day? Like flat out. Where's your limit? How much work can you do and how much socialization? You should find out. Push yourself past and then back off to that point where it's optimally sustainable. It's good to think about that as a goal. It's like you're trying to discover what your limitations are when you're in your 20s, so that you can hit that edge, so that you can sustain yourself across the decades. And so, yeah, because you don't want to have too much fun, right? Too much fun takes you out. You don't want to be the oldest guy at the disco. You know, it's not fun being the 40-year-old at the singles bar, precisely. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is age appropriate, and you want to push yourself in every direction you can, but you should be doing that with an aim in mind. It's like you're trying to make yourself into a better, more productive person. And so some discipline along with the fun is a good idea.
It's either you have it or you don't. That sounds like excuses to me. I mean, you gotta figure it out.
One,
right? If you really have an obsession, figure it out. You will figure it out. Right? And every puzzle is constructed differently. Right? And you have a situation My situation in Chicago was different.
Pop 66, just for fucking kicks.
It's interesting to think about like the sliding doors of like if you go to if you stay at Charlotte, or if you know what I mean. Right.
Hey man, listen. The better you get, the easier it gets. See, right now, the phase you're in is called growing pains. What you don't even realize is that the game is trying to test you right now, trying to see how bad you want it. You think the game gonna reward people who can't handle hardship and adversity? No, that's not how it works. The grind ain't meant to be easy. That's why you gotta appreciate it so much when you get through it.
But I think it's really good stuff. You know, like I always try to outwork people, right? That's just how I made my mark. So the game was at 7. So you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, championship records. So you know, you get there at 3 o'clock. Now I understand 408 shots before we go back into the room. And then I said this on.
Pop 67, say a prayer.
Get to the gym, get there.
Up to heaven, 67.
Do what I say. Already working out. Okay. Cool. It's cool. Cool, you know. And so I put my sneakers on, and you ever get lost in what you do, or you end up like it's an hour and a half. I'm here, I'm in it. So once I set my foot across that line, I started working out. And so I worked out for a good hour and a half. And when I came off, after I was done, I sat down, and of course I still heard the ball bounce. I'm like, working out. He was working out. Like, looks like he was in a dead sweat when I got there. And he's still going. And it's not like his moves are nonchalant. Like he's doing it.
1, 2,
You know? I sit there, I lace my shoes, and I'm on this. I sit there, watch. 25 minutes.
9,
Maybe I should go play, you know? Come back. Get in the song.
10. Pop 68. Looking good and feeling so fucking great. We just passed the 90-minute mark. But we're still about 10 minutes faster than just our average pace. So I'm not complaining. Not complaining one bit. Because champs don't complain. We just make it rain, and we bring the motherfucking pain.
Your competition will fall off, buddy. Hey, cut that, bro. They ready for prime time. They trying to really get it right. They take days off, this day off, that day off. They lazy. I'm tired of it. No. Grind every day, one foot in front of the other, but I promise you, we'll be laughing at these folks, bro. Give it a year. Watch what happens.
The bike got easier. I was able to run more. I went from like 1 mile. 1 mile was a great accomplishment. 2 miles, and then from 2 to 3 was a big win. I went from 3 to 6. And then, like, they were moving order. Like, they give people to get ready for place. And the whole thing was running 6 miles 5 days a week. And that was my goal. And so I just kept. I failed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Pop 69, looking good and feeling so fucking fine. We only got one more time. That's one more rhyme for you egg-headed motherfuckers looking like fucking Frankenstein.
That's all it came down to. I made myself good enough. And the days I couldn't run that far, the next week, I would do 2 a days. So on the running, if I ran a quarter mile, I would wait a couple hours, and heart me bother me, I try to run a half mile next time. Same day. You can do more than this. If I had to walk, I had to walk. It just became just a process of grinding, and grinding is a good word for it. It's not even a good word for it. And just going further and further. And then when I got the money, I go on the bike. I go to the cooler. If I got tired somewhere, my legs were tired, I got on the gym.
2,
I developed this
3,
crazy workout where I was doing volume,
6,
200, 300 reps. I was like very lightweight. People say, how can you have me like you skinny? My workout in the gym became sick.
Pop number 70, feeling so heavenly. 700 in the fucking bag. We got 0 left. My house is clean. We washed the dishes. We took a shower. And we did it all within under an hour. Because I'm that motherfucker. Let's go, Jim. 7 times.
There's so many people that have the ability that just refuse to get off the couch. Refuse to stay with you. Refuse to go deeper, to go further.